loving me. It goes like. Look no further, look no further. Look no further. It goes like. Look no further, look no further. Look no further. It goes like. I never thought I'd find it. A love that feels so perfect.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Sung is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Haaland, and it's Ødegaard. Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away?
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example.
Shoots! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Sung. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ødegaard. Some really good ball movement.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get it through? Chelsea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's Koundé. Ødegaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Adams gets rid without sophistication. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Park Ji-sung. Cross into the box. Balde. Now Ødegaard. He won't be happy with that one. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung going face to face with his great rival. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, delightful ball. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, super ball. Rodri. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicked it back promptly. Rodri. Raul. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodri. Raul. It's a searching pass. Decent chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Chelsea are down to 10 men. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nicely aimed pass. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out. Koundé. It's Park Ji-sung. Rodri. Park Ji-sung. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's heaved it away.
Has been indicated.
Referee's given a throw. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Kante. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Raul. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's beautifully weighted. Well, they can break here. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Raul. Number 4, Ronald Araujo. Coming on the field, number 97, Ongarian. Number 13, Van Dijk. Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund get the ball rolling in the second half. Oh, good-looking ball. Borussia Dortmund do look as though they've made a half-time change. It's Inzaghi! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Oh, bang! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That has been cut short. And that has left him in a heap. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And he's picked out the run. Filippo Inzaghi is on his own. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And here's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Inzaghi. Park Ji-sung. He's beaten the last man. And Park Ji-sung! He's missed, but not by that far. And we have our very first corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 5, Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field, number 41.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Messi.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He's shifting through the gears here. Aubameyang! Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Park Ji-sung. And they can counter here. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Aubameyang. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Costa Curta. And Adams. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pinches it off him. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. And that was very necessary. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
And the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Back into the middle. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good ball! Real chance. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please be reminded that
It goes like it goes like through the night and morning when the rain is pouring. You're the one I'm calling. You're my escape from my darkest days. And when the sun is shining, you know we out here riding, chasing the horizon with you. I don't need to look no further. You are the one I'm certain, only one that I'll be holding. When you're loving me, it goes like look no further, look no further. Look no further, it goes like
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Arsenal against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. On the way. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them.
Hazard is on his own, shoots! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Could be danger here. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. He's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that pass isn't the best. Played back into the centre. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Looks to the other side. Hazard. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Pedri. Hazard. Now Mbappe bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe has got himself a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
A header! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Up he goes! He scored! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Pedri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's a simple one for the keeper. That'll It'll be a throw-in. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mbappe! He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Azar. Kimmich.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Costa Curta. A heavy challenge. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Borussia Dortmund looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He is just caressing the ball. And he shoots! It's in! They have got it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe,
they'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chips it through. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
2 minutes added time.
Good read, needed to be Mbappe, and it's Azar. He's found a way through. Kimmich. It's run loose here. Played back in. Pedri. Beckenbauer. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Borussia Dortmund are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Pedri. Number 8,
Borussia Dortmund get the second half going.
Number 5,
Borussia Dortmund come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, important interception. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Modric. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, good spread. Rijkaard. Filippo Inzaghi. And the counter is on. And he's intervened well there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
It's a sharp pass. Stood up well to him there. It's a searching pass. Christensen kept his eye on it, and he's there. Modric. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And that was very necessary. Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Mbappe. Just the goalkeeper to beat. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Mbappe has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Inzaghi. That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
Quality ball. Hoyland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. And this is Park Ji-sung! It's a goal kick. The most accurate pass. It's a good ball out wide, back into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Foden. Oh, it's a great ball here. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's through, now is he in?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Modric.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's Modric! Now, who's going to be
There
first
will
to
be 1
this?
minute added time.
So look up and drives it forward. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's shifting through the gears here. He saw the thing. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Borussia Dortmund, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Now, power or placement? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. Well, I'm not... And that will be it. Borussia Dortmund can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both.
find it. A leather feels so perfect. I can't
mungkin apa namanya di server Jakartanya lagi ini aktif dengan error. Itu kan ini dong ada. Rasa apa namanya servernya sekarang di Singapura ini, yang Jakarta udah nggak ada lagi kemungkinan.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Inzaghi, and he was alert to it. Looking to play him in. Well, played right into his path. It's a goal kick. Lovely, neat pass. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Owen. And that is a little undercooked. Adams. Drogba is onto it in a flash. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
At least a return pass. Inter Milan finding their passes. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Quarter of an hour played. Kimmich. Owen knocks it out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Inzaghi. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Conte! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Belletti. Costa Corta. Shifted upfield. No way through. Now it's Drogba. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hazard. That's an excellent interception. Barella.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Barella. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Dumfries. And it's Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. Owen. Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! Inter!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, they've got it again.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Barella. Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a good run down the right. Messi. Messi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Barella. Owen. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! And it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And now he has 2. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. Kimmich. Owen.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Hazard. Looking for options for move. And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Borussia Dortmund were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey.
He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Mbappe. Decent chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Costa Curta for Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. There's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the run. Great chance! In for the pieces! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cambio di giocatori.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. A case now of complete control. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Faced the chance for a shot! And he hits the net! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that looks a decent ball. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take and can he finish? Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He shifted it to the flank. Costa Curta. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played in by Foden. He's cut it out.
Borussia Dortmund really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And here's Mbappe. He's Mbappe! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Numero 21.
Well, number 3 coming up. Hazard with the short one.
Il numero 11.
In by Conte. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard. It's Hazard! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good strength. Dybala carries the ball down the right. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. But this is Owen. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Threads one in. Oh, delightful ball. And he shoots! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Gol per l'Inter.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 30.
And that's it.
Messi. Viene
All
sostituito
that
con
remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
I don't need to look no further. You are the one I'm certain. Only one that I'll be holding. When you're loving me, it goes like.
Nah, emang gak jelas sama Konami.
It goes like I never thought I'd find it. A love that feels so perfect. I can't even word it. Yeah, you make me lift up from the ground. I believe that we are more. All the world is looking for. Show them all we got it. Never look back, never let go. I don't need to look no further. You are the one I'm certain. Only one that I'll be holding. When you're loving me, it goes like.
Exit udah mau habis. Delay waktu sangat.
It goes like I believe that we are more. All the world is looking for. Show them all we got it. Never look back, never let go. I don't need to look no further. You are the one I'm certain. Only one that I'll be holding. When you're loving me,
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So what can they make of this? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick his...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was close. Conte, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Knocks it into space. Beckham, probing pass, nicely worked. Oh, climbs up big. Goal! There is the breakthrough.
Ini bukan top global lagi tuh.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement,
Yeah.
Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Conte. He's got away. And that was nowhere near his best. Played into space. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Beckham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And
Can he finish? And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Elects to cross. And it's hoisted clear. Rijkaard goes long. Hazard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big chance! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Conte looking understandably energised after his goal. Isco. Xavi Alonso. Nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Belletti. That's an imaginative pass. Xavi Alonso. It's a searching pass. Adams gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kimmich. Cafu. Xavi Alonso. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's a super give and go. That's a cute ball. Now it's Batistuta. Beckham. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Impressive. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Borussia Dortmund kick off the second half. So much time and space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in... And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Hazard with the short one. Now it's Hazard. Swept in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. No, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a runner. Conte.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alonso. Nice looking ball. Vinicius Junior. Hazard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now he's got space here. Dink through. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. Conte. And it's Rijkaard. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Hazard. Isco. That's Beckham. Cafu. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Kimmich. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
Great chance! And now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Aubameyang. Lovely. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Should have equalised.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Lo reemplazará número 20. Se está realizando un cambio.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. This is their second corner of the game.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking for options for movement. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard. And it's Inzaghi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Park Ji-sung. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Tries a shot! Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rosicki might just make this. So that's it. It is all over. Borussia Dortmund have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Akhirnya kita selesai juga.
Terrific recovery.
57 poin. Baik. Peringkat 5.000. Bisa lihat loh. Sinyalnya kalau belum normal nggak enak. Sinyal juga dipasok lagi lah. Thank you.